Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna be talking about something like something you might not be interested into anyway, but like I looked at some things going on in the business today, and it gave me like ideas of that it will actually may drive customers away, and whether it'll friggin' bring in customers and stuff, and they're doing it very, very wrong, shoppers. Number one, they're selling 3 bars of Dove soap for $6.99. That's an extreme markup, a very extreme markup, which is insane. I can't believe they are marking the soap up to that in the first place. And second, if they are marking it up to that, then the markup should at least compensate for convenience, where you can just go in and go through the cash just like that. But guess what? Convenience was taken out too, so it would be a huge line, and you're buying an overpriced item. It's extremely overpriced item. 3 bars of soap for $6.99. That is friggin' highway robbery, and you don't even get the convenience of not having to wait in a big line. And when you could go to Sobeys and pay $3.50 around for 10 bars of soap. 10 bars of soap, Ivory soap, 10 bars for $3.50, where you pay $6.99 for 3 bars from Shoppers. That is like completely insane. First of all, second all, if you are crazy enough to even try that markup, that high of a markup anyway, like, why? You should have a bunch of caches open so it's extremely convenient to go through there, because otherwise you're gonna lose customers, shoppers. I would take this advice if I were you. I just thought I would make a video and give out one free thing, advice to business or something, to see if I'm really good at it. I'm using pretty much logic and fact, and using calculations to figure out what will succeed and what won't. And that is one thing you gotta do, shoppers. If you're gonna try to even mark it up for that price, which is probably is already insane on its top, it's okay to mark it up like $2-3, but you're putting it up to $6.99 for 3 bars of soap. No one's gonna buy that whatsoever. So what you gotta do is either, like, you gotta shorten it a little bit, and if you want to even try with that markup, it might actually work if you have super convenience and no huge lines in there. That markup might work. You gotta have convenience. So it's either convenience or a sale. You gotta have it for a good price there, and if there's no convenience, and if there is convenience, then you can mark it up, and people would be like, oh, that's reasonable because of the convenience. That's the way I go. I went in there to try to just purchase purchase some bars of soap, and I looked there and see how much it's charged for there. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, holy frig, yeah, no way I'm buying it here, and there's no convenience either. I might have actually bought it if there was a slight bit of convenience, because that was for Dove soap anyway, but still doesn't matter what kind of soap it is, unless it's this very fancy rich soap that Mongos use, then you shouldn't be marking it up to that. Like, that is ridiculous. And Irish Spring, it was like it was 3 bars for 4 something, which is pretty expensive on its own, but not as bad, you know. So that'd be a markup you could get away with right there, and you shouldn't be trying to go up to $6.99 just because it's Dove. First of all, mark it up a little bit when there's convenience, of course, because if you mark it up and there's no convenience, people are gonna be like, why the hell ain't I just going to Sobeys then? Because I could just go there and get 10 bars of soap for $3.50 and have the same amount of convenience, well, actually, no, better convenience than Shoppers. Then they got no reason to come to your store. So if you want to fix that, get more caches open so it's more convenient for the customer. You'll make more profit, I guarantee, if you try that strategy. So trust me on this, Shoppers, man. Try it, and it's not something that could even hurt your damn business whatsoever. It either works or it doesn't, and there's no risk involved whatsoever trying that with your business. But that's what I'd recommend getting if you wanna do markups on products and actually sell the items, and you gotta have it convenient, and if it's not convenient, then you gotta make it cheaper, because like places like Sobeys ain't always convenient, of course, so they got like a super cheap everything on, a bunch of stuff on sale. Well, not on sale, just cheaper than what they would charge anyway. Like the Irish Spring, that was it was about $4.99 at least for the Irish Spring at Shoppers, and it's $2.99 at Sobeys. So if you want to charge that markup, you gotta make it convenient. Like the Sobeys gas bar, it's the only 24-hour convenience store in the close by area. So they're gonna be getting a lot of customers because it's convenient, 24 hours, and there is no big line whatsoever at all there. And they can mark up their prices a lot. So just remember that, Shoppers. Better convenience, the more you can mark it up, the price, and the more people will actually pay for it. But if you don't have that, no one's gonna pay for the markup products, and you're not gonna make as much money. And if you can't provide convenience, then you gotta make the prices cheaper. That's basically it. It's not that hard to know. Like, even, like, I haven't seen any store honestly frig up in that. Every store usually does one or the other. So that's kind of weird that you guys screw up in that situation. And like, it's not because, oh, there's a lot of people in here and that's why. No, it wasn't that. You didn't have enough people working. You had one person at a cache. One cache open, that's it. When there's at least 3 caches there, but they're never ever open. If you open 3 caches, say per se, you can mark up your price a hell of a lot more because it'd be super convenient. Like, even I would freaking pay the markup price just to have that convenience. So think about it. If, like, why are the other caches closed anyway? I keep hearing, oh, it's because of COVID. What does COVID have to do with any of that whatsoever? So, like, it doesn't. It has nothing to do with that. There's no facts, nothing supporting that. whatsoever. In fact, like I seen cities like Moncton, Halifax, all that, all the shoppers are still open to the regular time, and they got more, and they got still got the same amount of cashiers in big cities like that anyway. But that's pretty frigged up. And they got the employees to work the caches too. They just don't have. They just don't open any of them up because they use that COVID or whatever. I don't know how the hell by having 3 caches open when the employees got a mask and got a glass thing around them. How the hell is that apparently increasing the risk of COVID? That's another messed up and doesn't make sense COVID policy. Even Sobeys doesn't do that. Why is Shoppers doing that? You're gonna frig up your business there. It'll be like Sobeys doesn't friggin' have 1 cache open. Imagine if Sobeys had 1 cache open. You know how you'd be an endless line. And for some reason, Shoppers is doing that. It doesn't make sense. I haven't seen any other business make a mistake like that. And they usually are convenient shoppers. But that's because a lot of people don't want to go there. But if they got a day where a lot of, like, it happens sometimes, a lot of people go there. And because they find the convenience and stuff. And then, like, then it's time to open up a couple more caches. If they don't, they go, oh, we can't, because they blame it on that. So that's, anyway guys, that's gonna sum up the video. Shoppers, if you want to try that advice, go ahead. I'd actually like to see how well it does, because I know damn well it would do well, because it's just basic knowledge about it. So, like pretty much every business can figure that out. Anyway guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. I do Twitch streams regularly. I'm doing a Let's Play GTA San Andreas. So, check me out. Follow me on Twitch, D'Angelo4545. And follow me on Twitter at D'AngeloJohn1. And this is D'Angelo Picture Vlogs, and I am peacing out.